about where we are coming from, who we are, and so forth. I think Triple M came into South Africa in February 2015. A few weeks from now, we'll be celebrating 1 year in South Africa. But it has been in other countries for so many years, for far back as 2011. But maybe we can even say as far back as 1990 something. This gentleman has been working daily. The main reason why he wanted to eradicate poverty. You agree with me, we have been in poverty. When I say we, I mean you and me. We have been in poverty. I can see we are all adults here, maybe above 20, above 30. We have been laboring day and night, year in, year out. Say in January, or say you will be having resolutions to say by end of this year, I want to buy a car. He was not sleeping day in, day out, trying to find out ways, means and ways, so that at least we live a comfortable life. Not that be millionaires or whatever, but just a comfortable life whereby, say, if you walk into a supermarket, you buy what you want. Not you're being dictated by what is in your pocket. But what you want, if you want to have grapes, if you want to have peaches, if you want to have whatever, any drink, be it any shop you would buy. So he has been working on it. This gentleman, Sage Mavrod, is the man that is there. He's got a degree in mathematics and he's also into computer programming. Global community, when we say global, why? Because it's in so many countries. South Africa, of course, in Africa, it started here in South Africa and it's now like going up. When I'm saying up, I mean the map of Africa. When we look at it, it's not like spreading in other countries up there, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Zimbabwe included. He started in 2011 as a new project. When I say a new project, that means in the previous years he's been working on other projects, trying to modify this this program. Like I said, he's a Russian, and he wanted to create a new fair financial order as a world of mutual aid fund community. Why? The reason was primarily to free people from bondage or financial slavery. Do you agree with me? We are in slavery. 8 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we are up. Some of you, you work underground. 3:30 you're up. By 4:30 you're supposed to be clocking, going underground, day in, day out. But when you come out of underground, you come out as you are. Some of the prefects, it's a voluntary network, Triple M. It's a voluntary. No one is forced. Do you all agree? No one is forced. You do it out of choice. No wonder why they say above 18. Because above 18, you can make a decision. You're now free to do your own decisions. We don't allow 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds to be part of this community. I've heard other people saying, I want to create a dream for my 10-year-old son, whatever it is. No, 10-year-olds, no. Because we are saying it's a voluntary network. But a 10-year-old, you agree with me, it's not voluntary. It's mother or father who signed on behalf of him. It's a community of millions and millions of people, like I said, from more than 100 countries worldwide. And it's the fastest growing community in the world. Not to speak about South Africa, in the world. Like I said, in India is there, in the Philippines is there. It's, I think, more than $14 billion in dollars. Assistance has been provided. If we try and convert it into rands, you multiply 14 by 18, I don't know, maybe it's 200, I don't know how many billions it is in rands. Okay, Triple M is a self-managed community by participants. It's aiming in providing each other financial help. Ne? We always help each other in some other ways. Maybe you give your friend a lift to work or whatever. That's help. Ne? But in this case, it's financial help. In the principle of gratuitousness, or give and received without cost of obligation. It's like you're not being forced to give this money to help. Reciprocity, rewarding kind of actions. It's a mutual. You give me today, tomorrow you're also given by someone. And it's a mutual. Not like one person is benefiting. We all benefiting from it. Why? Because you've got a desire to do good to others. We are trying to. The reason why we will like bring up a stock film is because like maybe we can help each other. Maybe buy a TV, buy a washing machine, buy a car. You're doing good. We are teaming up together so that we can do good to each other. Okay, some might ask, what does MMM stand for? MM stands for Mavrodi Mondial Movement. Social network that connects the one who wants to donate money with the one who wants to get money. That's what all this system is all about, just connecting. It's transfer money directly to each other. Peer-to-peer system, no central account. You understand when we say central account? We do not like say we've got an account with one of these banks, Nedbank, RSA, FNB or Standard Bank, and then we say go and deposit into account number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what we mean when we say central account. This one is a peer-to-peer. When you're coming into MMM, when you're registering, one of the requirements is you put in your banking details. If ever you visit anyone and he or she says, okay, just because I've registered you, can you please give me 20 rand, even 20 rand, 20 rand, 30 rand, 40 rand, 50, 200 rand, please leave that person in peace and run away from that person. No one collects money on behalf of MMM. Remember I said MMM is you and me. Why would one person collect money on behalf of MMM? Is that fair? It's not fair. Why? Because remember we said we've been in financial slavery for too long. And then somebody comes in and he or she takes from people. That's unfair. If ever you are in here and you are doing it, please stop it with immediate effect. That's unfair. We're getting enough. We're getting more than enough from the marvels that we're getting. Okay, how do you start participating in MMM? The website that we use is RSA-MMM.net. Please note, website that we use here in South Africa. Do not get excited and then you Google on internet and then you find out there's some website that is offering 100%. Yes, they are very legitimate, but each country has got its own website. We've got MMM Global, we've got EA, East Africa, they've got their own specials there. Here in South Africa, ours is 30%, I will explain later. So make sure you use RSA-MMM. And also why? Because each and every country, they've got their own currency that they use. Here in South Africa, we use rands. So if you register with any other website, like the Philippines, they use pesos. Or pesos, you might want to pronounce it. So imagine if you register under that website, that means you are expected to provide help in pesos, of which you do not have that currency. So please just use RSA-MMM.net registration when you want to register someone. In MMM, we don't need your ID number. We only need your name, your email address, preferably Gmail. Yes, you can use Yahoo, but try and use Gmail. And then where it says invite, you put your own email address that you used when you're registering. Are we clear on that? You put your own email address. You are the referral. You are the person who is referring this new person. So you put your own email address so that you will benefit. I will explain later the benefits of using your email address. And also please note, in MMM, we are identified by our email addresses, not by our names. Are we clear on that one? Even when you're writing to support to those who are already in MMM, when you're writing your issue to support, you quote your own email address, or you quote, say you want to change the guiders, if it's a technical account, not just the name. you put the email address. That is how we are identified in M. Skype address, if you have it, that's fine, but it's not important. Facebook is also not important. And guidance email address, you put your, when we started, we used to call it leader email address, and then it changed to manager email address. Now we are being called guiders. It's the same thing. You have registered the person. The next thing is you log in to the system. Log in into the personal office, and then you now go where it says accounts. I'm sure some of you are experiencing problems whereby you are asked to provide help and then there are no banking details. Am I correct? The reason why is when M started, it was not a must to put your banking details. You could just go straight and provide help without putting your banking details, or maybe you might forget to put in the banking details. But now the system, you cannot provide help before you put the banking details. And where it says BIC is like the branch code. If you know it, fine, you put it. If you don't know it, we just put a few zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. It's fine. And then your bank name, ABSA, FNB, Standard Bank, Nedbank, Capitec, whatever it is. And then you put in your name, your account number, and reference. Reference, why? For some of my fellow countrymen, if ever maybe you're using Mukuru, or maybe you might find someone who is from Zimbabwe, they use this account name by the name Mukuru. I'm sure you've all heard about it. Or you might come across maybe your downlines who is a Zimbabwean who wants to register. When they use this Mukuru, it's a Standard Bank account, writes his or her reference number. It's very, very important. I think it's a 16 or 20 digits. 16 digits, the reference. It's very, very important. Fine, you put the account number. The account number is important as well as the reference number. Get help. Remember you said, maybe you've raised up your hand and you said, I've got 10,000 to give. Eh? And then at the moment, what it is like, we have, let's take it in a bank scenario. Remember, when you go to a bank, normally we have a deposit queue and a withdrawal queue. Am I correct? A deposit and withdrawal queue. So as it is, when you're saying you're providing help, it's a deposit queue in M. And at the moment, our queue is almost 26 days to 28 days. Today, those who created on the 20th of December, 20th, 21st are the ones who are depositing. So it is actually reduced, the queue is reducing. Remember I said you do not pay anything. Remember? Yes. You do not pay anything. But instead when you're coming in, they say, okay, welcome, thank you so much, Tabo, for coming in. If you put any amount, $50, sorry, I didn't change those figures, $50 and above. Right now it's 1:18, so I think it's now 900. Excuse me on that one. So if you put anything above 900 rands, you get a registration bonus of $20. $20, which is 20 times 18, so that's 360 rands that you give it for free. If you put anything above as of today, if you put anything above 900 rands, you will be given a bonus of 360 rands. And then if you put anything above 500, which is 9,000, you'll be given $50. Remember, you put in your money is growing at 30%. The registration bonus is also growing at 30%. And also we have what we call a referral program. Those are some of the benefits in M. If you bring in someone into M, you get 10% from all donations. It's not just a once-off. Okay, today that person might bring in 10,000. You get 10% of 10,000, which is 1,000. And then maybe 3 months down the line, he brings in 3,000. 10% of 3,000 is 300. For as long as that person is still in M, you will be getting 10% of all the donations that that person brings in. Are you clear on that one? Yes. Thank you. And also, one of the benefits in M is to become a manager. You can do an online manager's course. Remember I said everything in Triple M is online. You can do an online manager's course. It's done for 10 working days online. You have to have Skype downloaded on your laptop. When you want to do the manager's course, it's advisable that you use a laptop. It's advisable, a laptop or your computer. Yes, a tablet you can, but at times you might run into problems during the course. Okay, what are the benefits of being a manager? Remember, I said you get a referral bonus of 10%. I'll give an example of my brother there. I introduced him to Triple M. I get 10%. That's referral. Regardless whether I'm a manager or just an ordinary member. The fact that I brought him into Triple M, I'll get 10%. If he brings him, his neighbor there, he will get 10% for his neighbor. Me as a manager, I'll get 5%. Are you clear? Mm-hmm. And then he introduces that manager. Me as a manager, I'll get 1%. And the chain goes on and on and on and on.